There was another game I wanted to play, like some puzzly sort of ones. Was it Blue? What was it called? It was like I believe one of you guys suggested it a while back. Blueprints. Yeah. Blueprints, yeah, yeah, an Animal Well, yep, yep, definitely. Yeah, we've got some good puzzle games to go. Alright. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye out for when they're on sale so I can pick them up. It's a good thing about having a couple of games like that around that I'm thinking of playing, because then I've got a couple to keep an eye out for, and eventually one should be on sale in a bit. Because she should check. I was going to check with Animal Well. So, yeah, was it Blueprints? Yeah, Blueprints. There'll
be changes around here. I don't mind telling you.
Prepare to get wrecked. Alright, let's go. Back to Eriador. Back to him. Yeah, this will be cool. It's like we'll be kind of... We can probably go through like the whole of these quests, I feel like, tonight. Vampire Survivors stream when... Man, sadly, I played Vampire Survivors like literally the day after it came out and played the hell out of it. Maybe go back and do a stream. Sure, I don't know. It's a weird, would be a weird game to stream, but I love some Vampire. One of my favorite Halls of Torment is probably one of my favorite Vampire Survivor games that have come out after Vampire Survivors. Like, because after Vampire Survivors, it kind of became a bit of a genre, right? The very overdone game type. But Halls of Torment, really cool. It's got like a Dark Souls 1 sort of... it's no, sorry, not Dark Souls. Diablo 1 sort of art style. And... yeah, like... You have 66 hours? You don't need to stream? Yeah, exactly. Well, it's more like I got those hours in at the beginning. It's changed a lot since then. It's got a lot more stuff. But I remember opening up and being like, "Whoa, this is completely different."
Loves the Shire and its people.
All right, Holros. So this guy is where I've kind of got to make sure I pick the right thing. Yeah, Halls of Torment's a really fun one. I really like that. It's a bit more. It's got a fun sort of style, and I like the progression of it. Yeah, it's chill. You could do with a bit more. It's not. It's a bit smaller of a game in regards to like how big it is with its combinations and builds and that sort of thing. There's actually another game that I'd say is way better at that, but is a bit more overwhelming, and that is... where is it? It's a long time ago. What is it? Death Must Die. Which, not you as, don't worry. Don't worry, man. What? What? Yeah, Death Must Die. Death Must Die. That's a really cool one as well. I'd say really the character building is amazing in that. Like the items, so the cards, the skills you get to pick, like, you know, the Vampire Survivor things that add together, like really cool. There's a lot of cool build stuff with that. The different classes that you can pick are like, there's only a couple of them. There's about like, I think 8, but they're all very different. You have like an equipment sort of setup for each of them. It's kind of like an RPG equipment thing where it's like each of those characters can have like a helm, a chest piece, a shoulder piece, leg piece, a weapon, that sort of thing that can change the whole build as well and the way that they work. That one is, yeah, Death Must Die is really cool. In fact, like I might actually come back and do some Death Must Die now I think of it. I totally forgot about this game. But I've been meaning to like come like check it out again after playing it a while. That's a really cool one. Decent mobile Halls of Torment on your phone. Oh, is it on mobile as well? That's cool. Hmm. Do you like Sudoku puzzles at all? Have you ever been a fan of those sort of things? I know it may not be your taste of puzzle solving, but I'm curious because there's an app by a guy that is like a YouTuber that is like a cryptic YouTuber. Done a bunch of Sudokus. Cool. There is an app called, what is it called? Cracking the Cryptic, I think it's called. Cracking the Cryptic. Who is a YouTuber who has a channel called Cracking the Cryptic, does like cryptic Sudoku puzzles. You've done all of them on the app? Wait, on Cracking the Cryptic? Are you serious? Oh, their classic Sudoku app? Or as in just like... Wait, are you talking about these guys? Like the guys... No, it's called Cracking the Cryptic. But it's like all cryptic Sudoku puzzles. Not many of them are classic ones. Classics, they made the classic Sudoku app. Ah, did they? Okay. No, because the app... Oh, wow, they have a lot of them. Yeah, true. No, you're right. Yeah, no, it's not that app. It's one just called Cracking the Cryptic, I think. Yeah, now I think about it. Where's... Don't know where my tablet is. Sudoku variant app. Well, it's like... They're all they're all with like crazy variants going on. I just really enjoy it. I feel like because those puzzles like can take a really long time to solve, and they're really fun and rewarding because it's like just some really complicated things going on with all the different rules and that sort of thing. I thought you'd like it, like that's why I mentioned it, because it's very cryptic and but yeah, I think the one I have, I didn't realize I had like other like ones as well, but yeah. Who's this? Hello. Find them interesting, but not really my thing. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm like a big fan of Sudoku. I really enjoyed Sudoku. So when I found those, I was like, what? Like, what is this? Gravitate towards regular Sudoku over that form? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I find regular Sudoku a bit boring. Like, a bit too easy. Like... Because once you understand the basic Sudoku rules, it's kind of just like, it's a bit trivial, you know? Content warning stream when? Content warning, wasn't that like party? I think I played a bit of that when that came out. Yeah, I did play a bit of that when it came out. Should try the classic Sudoku app ones. Yeah, like the thing is though with classic Sudoku is I don't really like, I like difficult ones, but then ones that are just absurdly difficult, it's like I'd prefer to just do something that I have to think about more different things, because I kind of just hit a wall with then like not knowing where to go, you know? It's like too hard classic Sudoku just feels like I'm not really thinking. I'm just kind of like because it's like stupidly hard. But I really like those sort of ones with just little simple different ones. There's a couple ones there, like I like ones that incorporate like you know, some boxed things in areas, you know, like these two things have to add up to 11 in this bit, and this has to add up to 15 here. Those sort of ones, just to kind of, and then having it like an empty environment. And then once you figure out and things get rolling, the whole puzzle just kind of is bam, 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 bam. Like, you know, once you've gotten a couple of those things done, it's like you're just finishing it off quickly as possible as you can, really. But I really like just that first part of figuring out those things with nothing, you know? It's like, and doing it all just in my head, like not making notes and that sort of thing down. I do like to do some notes sometimes, but I kind of like to just sit there and think of it in my head, and then it's like a, you know, put it down, pick it up, put it down, pick it up, that sort of thing. Now, Halros, you're saying, right, there's a cool puzzle game called Black Box. Found it many years ago when I still had an iPhone, but I remember it was good fun. Yeah, I remember that. Black Box. Yeah, rings a bell.
There are troublemakers loose in the Green Hill country.
Okay, so we've got to deal with troublemakers. We've got to deal with them in stock in the Green Hills. Let's do this. Now, we've got to make sure to do the right thing here. Now, talking about party games and other things like that, we may actually have a little cheeky stream collaboration surprise tomorrow. Hopefully it's still happening. I'm like pretty sure it is, but we will might be doing some peak with Gantaran, with Talith as well, and possibly with, I believe, Puerto Rican B, and maybe a Toaster as well. So that's going to be really cool. Tomorrow, which is right, Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow. So yeah, might be doing that tomorrow. I think that's still all planned and everything like that. On LOTRO, no, we're going to be playing Peak, as in the game Peak, which is that climbing game, climbing up the mountain. We've played it a couple of times, and we played a session with Radar and Poisonberry the other month or week or whenever that was. Time goes like a ninja at the moment. But yeah, Ganto invited me to join them for a bit of some fun. I know Talith reached out recently and has been wanting to do something together, and I've been really keen to do something as well, so that's nice. It'll be cool to do like a session with all of them, and we can we can show them how to win, right? We could do that last time. We need an extra member. No, no, it's all good, man. I know. Or intrude. No, it's all right, man. It's already organized. It's not my thing to do, you know. I'm joining them.
You'll be in for a fight if you mess with me and my gang.
All right. Hey, Unbreakable. How you going? Good to see you. Good evening to you as well. I've got orders from up top to say I can do what I like in these lands. What? I plan to do just that. Fancy this house, and no man is going to stand in my way neither. It's too small to live in, but I could use it to store the haul my boys plan on getting the next several weeks. You'd best move along, it's not good for you. That's so funny. I love this guy. He just turns up here. He's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to take this house. There's a bounder right here. Bro, what are you doing, man? You're well, long time no see. Yeah, man, it has been a bit. I had a little bit of break. A good break. It's good. All right, and a break from LOTRO as well. We haven't been in LOTRO for a little bit. Everyone deserves a break. Yeah, that's for sure. Unbreakable with the adventure and win against the Rogue Bandit. Let's go. Today's a lucky day, guys. I mean, we may have got unlucky with restream and the stream dying over and over again at the start. But that luck has been returned with karma in the way of our adventures. Love it. And 11 gold as well. I feel like that's a pretty good roll for gold. It's now 2 wins out of all my adventures with 11 gold on both. Really? With 11? Oh, really? 11 gold on both. Wow. See, you know, luck comes in many different forms, Unbreakable. That's the thing, right? It's the joy of the game, is people may get lucky, people may get unlucky, but you know, you've had this magical luck where you got 11 2 times in a row. Hell yeah, level 3. Got to get the 2 wins, 5 defeats. Oh, yep, there you go. Got to working the wins back up. That's it. I can't wait until people get into Fernwood Forest. How cool is that? I love that when you do a collection, you can see that as well. It's like, ooh, Fernwood Forest. Oh, 4 wins, 4. Ooh, you've got a 50 1-to-1. Yeah, you got a KD of 1. Yeah, love that. There you go. That's good. All right.
You'll be in for a
I've got to get the I've got to get like the dual command set up or something, don't I? And also the the inn command that we were talking about last time. I just haven't like been working. I haven't been doing any stream stuff over the last week. Like I just took like a whole week break of just like time to do things, get my self realigned and yeah. Yeah, let him with the adventure smacking down a boar. Time to do the IRL stuff, yeah. Alright. Back up here. Now, Alette, because you're here, or anyone else could explain to me as well, what do I do here? So like, because I get to kind of choose with this guy, right? Whether he leaves or he stays. Do I leave or should I go? Should I leave or should I go? And that affects like a lot, doesn't it? I think it affects... it affects the guy that, like, whether he does, like, that other guy dies or not, right? Today's been a hardcore day, yeah. I literally started humming that song. Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go? So Halros asked to stay, and if he stays, then Horn will die later on. Yes, so Horn, okay, and it had continued effects into Umbar as well. But if he goes, then Halros dies. So you made him stay, didn't you? And that's you like didn't like that choice. That's I remember, right? Like because then the whole stuff with Horn happens. So I'm gonna bring him with us. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, Halros. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to come with us. That's also the right thing to do, I think, ultimately. Or is it? I don't know. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? Because I feel like actually the right thing to do maybe is to leave him, but I don't know. The truth is that it's like the perimeter is already broken from the Shire, so he can't really do anything here. You know, as much as he's staying behind because he wants to help the Shire, the perimeter has been broken and everything's coming in, and the Shire just at this point has to learn how to defend themselves. And I mean, brutally, the burning of the Shire happens, the scouring, and they just, learn the hard way. But I don't think one ranger can really make a big difference, you know? And I think it's by right, it's the right thing he does is follow Aragorn, you know? It's like, that's what he's sworn his oath to do that. So we should help him uphold that oath as much as it feels kind of like the right thing to do is to leave him here to protect the little folk, because that's what it's all about. But he's not really, like, the Shire is already open, you know, the Nazguls already know that the ring came from here. So that's why, you know, the perimeter that the Dúnedain set up around the Shire that protected it and meant that for like the 20 years in the time of the hunt for Gollum, you know, Sauron and Saruman had no idea about the Shire. That's gone. So it's kind of like him staying behind doesn't really achieve what it was achieving when he was here the whole time, you know? Yeah. Because I'm just, yeah, I feel like. And I want to, exactly. I want him, so, because he joined, so if he comes with us, he comes with the Grey Company and he would die. And quite a few of the Grey Company do die as well. And then Horn doesn't die, right?
Make this decision.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that. He's a good member of the Grey Company, yeah. Thank you, Beveridge. There's been more troublemakers on the road. Help him decide whether to stay in the Shire or to travel. Oh. And I fear they will do some harm to the peace-loving folk of the Shire if I travel south with the Grey Company. Well, they will. They will, Halros. But the Shire will have to learn how to defend themselves like they did in the days of old. Yeah. Spoiler, yeah. Sorry, there may have been some very obvious big spoilers in there, but I just, you know, there's no real other way to talk about it. Yeah. If I travel south with the Grey Company. And yet my loyalty is to Aragorn, and I know that if he has need of the Dúnedain, it is my duty to go with him as much speed as can be mustered. Do you know what to do? Do you not know what to do, Beveridge? What do you advise? Can you help me make this decision? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go? Halros should stay or Halros should go now? If the rumors are true about them making the scouring of the Shire, then it would be interesting to see what the effects will be if he stays. Yeah, that is true. Well, I mean, we can see that in your character though, so. I feel like it's, I should pick it this way, because then, you know, because it's the side of the story that, like, you haven't really gotten to see, and I've gotten to kind of know through you of that side of the story, you know, so it's like, yeah. He should go, right? Go. We want go?
My fate lies on the southern road.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to go whatever the opposite of what you did, really, so that I could experience it. It doesn't matter as much to me, you know, but like, yeah. I wanted to kind of go in the other way, so that you know what happens, you know. You think I should travel south with the Grey Company to come to the aid of Aragorn? He's my chieftain, and it's my duty to see what he comes that he comes safely to the end of his road, wherever he lies. You're right, Beveridge. There's no strength in these. There is strength in these hobbits yet, and if they need to repel dangers from outside, they will do so. Exactly. My fate must lie on the southern road. I will stand with Aragorn. That is the way I will protect the people of this land. Thank you for helping me make my mind, Beveridge. I will go with the Grey Company. The good folk of the Shire will need to do without my help. Can you travel to the Inn of Brockenberries and tell my friend LOTRO Sackville Baggins that I'll be leaving? Yeah. Harrelbo. Hello, Harrelbo. There you go, man. Off he goes into the sunset. Is that you, Harold? Of course, Harold Bow. My good sir. Oh, you look amazing. Oh, lovely. Lovely spin. Oh. True Hobbit outfit. I love it. In taters and beans. No, nice. That's Jeff's guild, isn't it? Hell yeah. Oh, that is the perfect guild for that character as well. Like, yeah. The whimsical. Keeper of the trees. Playing on Fearless as well? Nice. Oh yeah, got some different outfits going. Love it. Yeah, I wanted to look, so that's, oh, whimsical, yeah, okay. Pack of the Whimsy. I love it. Hmm. Does the model turn to right, said Fred? I'm too sexy? What? That turn, that slow turn. Alright, where have we got to go, Lothar? Over there. Okay. Should add you, Harold, though. Oh. Hell yeah. Banger of a song. I love the bass line. What song is that? I'm just like dumb. I just like don't. Bows. Bows. Love it. I love how small the hobbits are. I love it. Oh, that mount looks so good with it as well. Is that like just before you were born? There you go. Well, I mean, I might still know it, but alright, I'm off. Whimsical steed as well. True, nice. Full set. What's that from? Is that from one of the festivals? Just happened to appear in Shrek 2. Yeah, I definitely know the song there. I just don't know what... Does the model turn to right? Said for, I don't, like... Patron coffer? Patron coffer? What's that? One of these, like, things? The loot boxes? Or like the Hobbit gifts? Supporter pack. Ah, okay. Cool, cool. The whimsical pack. Ah, the coffers, true. They're like the things you get with, yeah, of course. I was trying to think what coffer was. I was like, yes, no, they're like the sort of supporter pack things. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Costs about 8,000 lore points. Worth it.
That ranger will be leaving the Shire. Very interesting.
That's very interesting. He seems a bit suspicious on it all. It's account wide? Oh yeah, because you get... Do you have to buy those coffers from like the store, or do you have to buy them from the website though? Or do the ones you buy from the store also carry account wide? See, I don't know. I've only ever had those coffers or those things from like the I've never bought a supporter pack before, but like from the collector's editions of some of the expansions, like I've got some of those things that just like spawn with me every time I make a new character, sort of thing.
Thank you for helping me to decide.
You can buy it from the LOTRO store and it's account wide. Ah. What it is that you say? LOTRO sounded pleased that I would be leaving. That is queer. He sought me out a few days ago and had many questions to ask. If I had any plans to travel into Bree-land, whether I thought to visit certain townships in the Shire, that sort of thing. Well, he and his folk will surely be fine without my protection. It pains me to leave them be, but if Aragorn has need of his kin must ride to his aid.
Your next journey should take you to Esteldín.
To Esteldín. How did he say it? He said it like did he say Esteldín or Esteldín? I think he said Esteldín. Or something in between. I feel like it wasn't either. I feel like it was like in Esteldín or something. Well, you put a H at the first one, right? Like Esteldín? Esteldín. Yeah, I've always just said Esteldín.
Halberod must hear what you have to say.
You bring worrisome tidings, Beveridge. What dangers has Aragorn encountered in the distant south that makes the Dúnedain his closest allies? Perhaps I misspeak. Perhaps it is not the Dúnedain are closest, but instead that they must be the most true. Halberad must hear what you have to say. But you left this morning to deal with serious danger. Word came down to us that a number of foes fleeing from Angmar in the days following the defeat of the false king sought to establish a settlement in the cave in the North Downs. Halberad travelled to this cave, now called Tham Umdur, to attempt to forestall or defeat these foes before they can use the relics they plundered from Kham Dûm to make the foundations of a new Angmar. Find Halberad at Tham Umdur in the shadow of Ost Krithlank, far to the east of Esteldín in Nam Amlug East, and give him your message. Help him in their plans before they begin. Can do. Where's that? Over here. Okay. That's cool. Tham Cool. I thought it was pronounced yeah, that is how it's pronounced, yeah. Son, hello. Which elk mount is that? It is the elk of the forest spirit. Nailed it, yeah. Yeah, that's what you wrote, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, it was sorry, I forgot the upwards movement there. It said yeah. There's also a skidding around on the ground and like a 360, but I'll leave that out because I mean I don't have the energy for that. Alright. Yeah, it's the elk of the forest spirit, which I think I got from. Yeah, I really like this elk. I think it's from the Spring Festival. Can have a look actually. The Harvestmas Festival. Yeah, which is like the autumn festival, right? Or fall, if you are of the other variety. Other seasons are available, you know, some seasons. I love the elks. They're probably my favorite, like. And this one in particular is very nice. Like little autumn leaves. Oh, man. Graphics down. That's what it should be on. Bit barren out here, eh? Wanted to get a screenshot. Perfect. Going up. Yeah, we're actually going to that gate there. Ah. Where are we going over here? Where does that go? It goes up this little back way. I don't know if I've been up this way before. Oh, you know what I should do? I forgot. I did some things on my weapons, but I forgot to unequip and re-equip them. There we go. Whoa. Discovered Ostkliethlank. Spooky. Oh, who's here? Knight Tazen. Wow, that's awesome. I love that someone has Knight in their name. I've not seen someone with Knight in their name. Is that a title? Is that Knight like a title? That is awesome if that's a title. God, I want that so bad. It is, because it's his name's Tayson. Oh. I need that. I hope it's not a brawler only thing. Right, they're really breaking through here. Tham Umdua. Let's go.
We win little if the northern lands are lost to evil.
For long years have the Dúnedain wandered in the wilderness, Beveridge. Your message confirms what I have long suspected. The hour is near at the hand when my people must come forth. I will ride to the aid of my friend and chieftain, Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and let no man or beast stand in the path of the Grey Company. There is evil still here, Beveridge, and if we Dúnedain leave Eriador to fend for itself, what then? We win little if when all the deeds of the age are done, the northern lands are lost to evil, their peoples destroyed. Davrin, I think so, told you why I have come to this place. Already I have destroyed 3 idols Thangmerian brought out of Kandorm, but I believe the 3 remain. Destroy these statues of their most prized leadership, and the Angmarian here may abandon hope of raising Angmar into prominence again. Return to me when you've done so and we can speak again. Oh yeah. I think that was from a supporter pack too. Loyal Knight Patrons Luxuriant Coffer. All right, if I can buy that, I'm gonna totally buy that sometime. Like I just totally want that. Oh, this one came with Knight title. Control left click to see the outfit. Oh, okay. Cool cape. Interesting shoulders. Helmet. Okay, it's all right. Cool plus. Oh, honestly, I would actually just get this for like the legs, the gloves, the chest plate. Oh, that could turn into some pretty beautiful sets. I'm gonna go raid the freezer fridge for dessert. All good Raider. We probably won't stream too much longer, guys. I'm just gonna do a shorter stream tonight. But yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow to play some Peak with Talith, and I do want to try to raid through Talith today. I think he was online, so I think, yeah, cool. Yeah, so we'll raid through Talith later, but yeah. Just search Knight. Will I find it? It'd be a coffer though, wouldn't it? Where do you find the coffers? Like even just any old coffers? It might, yeah, probably not available currently. Yeah, no, true. Because they kind of bring the coffers back, don't they? Or they're available like directly on the website. Oh, okay, limited release. Like they're not going to be around anymore. That's a shame. Damn. Yeah, there just might not be like any coffers at the moment, right? Because there was like that recent one like a while back when Umbar and stuff came out. All right. Let's do some damage. That's a shame. It's just such a cool title as well. It's a shame it's in like a paid thing that's limited. Like Knight. That's such like a special thing. I don't know, it feels kind of like silly that they would just like use that and put that in a coffer and then no one can ever get the title Knight ever again. Like... We're up here. Okay, very quickly just remembering literally everything with the skills, it's nice. It hasn't been that long since I played, but... Oh god, where have we got to go? I can just feel myself getting lost already. No, not that way. They will release it again. Okay. Yeah, it creates a false sense of rarity and then everyone buys it because of FOMO. Yeah, definitely. So when they say they'll release it again though, how will they release it? Will they release it again permanently or will they release it again for a limited amount of time? Is that what they do with coffers? Like, Because, like, all the other coffers, how do I find them? Like, are they all in the store? Like, if there's, like, a bunch of coffers that are, like, old supporter pack coffers? Sporadically available. Okay, they, like, they just come on, like, a rotation sort of thing? And they just come back into, like, that rotation, and they just kind of, you know, this month, oh, this one's back, and this month now, this supporter pack is back, sort of thing. It's arbitrary, right? As in, like, it just like the order of them is random. Some is in the LOTRO store and some on the website. Yeah, that's what I thought though, because I kind of thought they were all on the website, but. The Whimsy one, they've opened it up to buying it a couple times and it lasts like a week or two and then disappears. Right. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it just creates just FOMO generator. It's not very nice. Oh, Mordorith. There is the statue. Destroy it. I bought them during the anniversary last year. Yeah, true. Because, like, is there any coffers on the store at the moment? But it's just arbitrary. It's not like a so I see what you mean, like a rotation. The rotation's arbitrary. Like, it's just a bit random. It doesn't. Yeah. Generates income so they can keep developing in the game. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like anything in the game, but you know, it's fine. Don't have to include FOMO like to do that. I don't think. But I'm all for those things. I just don't really like some of those. Like a title like Knight is pretty. I don't know. It's like simple one title things like that. But I guess I don't know. It's like you need things like that so people buy the things. But yeah, we go back here. Yeah, I'm all for like them doing stuff to develop. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, but yeah, they probably definitely because of the you know it's just like that inbuilt FOMO into it. So why would they stop? Because if they stop, they probably couldn't keep doing what they do. But I don't think that means they need to include like. I guess that's the thing. It's like. It would make them a lot of money from doing it just based on the FOMO. So I don't think it's necessary to like use up titles and things that could have, you know, you could have implemented into the game in a way that could be fun to like work towards. Yeah. They could have just been like Holy Night Lord or something, I don't know. That's just me though. God, my light really does not last. LOTRO is usually pretty weird around ranked titles. Yeah, what's strange that it's in that, you know. Yeah. Filters are super strict around them. We got to go up this way. I found a little bit frozen yogurt and a lemonade ice block. Unfortunately, not enough to share. Ah, damn it! You can't say that and then say you can't share it. Ah. You're annoyed about it, so I guess it's kind of smart to make Night an exclusive thing. Yeah, that is, I guess. I don't know. I don't think you need to do that though. Like, still make money out of those things without yeah. But now I want it. That's the thing. It's annoying. As long as it's limited time. I guess I just don't like FOMO. I think that's my main thing. I understand like the use of it and the, you know, it's a technique that can be well used to make money. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to not like FOMO, you know what I mean? Because for me, FOMO is like the killer of video games. It's like the worst game design practice you can have. From a game design perspective. Like, so we've got that one. Amarfell? FOMO, yeah. Okay. It's frustrating, not fair, but sadly it works. Yeah, yeah. I don't understand FOMO. They taught it for a limited time at school, but I just couldn't be bothered. I'm not sure if that's you trying to make a joke about missing out or if you genuinely don't know what it is. Just fear of missing out, you know. It's a joke. Okay, I thought so. I'm just like I prefer that to pay to win that you see in other games. Pay to win isn't good at all, but like they're both bad. You know, you don't have to like be complacent just because we don't have the other bad thing. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to be like, there's multiple bad things. Like yeah. Yeah. I was AFK, so I missed that joke. Oh, dude, you got FOMO for the joke, man. Now, man. But yeah, no, I agree with you though, Unbreakable, that I think that in order of like, yeah, I'm all for that as well, of like cosmetical things for sure. Yeah, like, I mean, when a game has any sort of pay to win element, it's just like, but there is also the whole debate, the whole thing of like, what is pay to win? Because for some people, pay to win is like different for others. But I mean, ultimately, like when I talk about pay to win, I mean just like, I mean, but like LOTRO, like the thing is, man, like LOTRO has pay to win in it though. Like it has boosts. You can buy Virtue XP. Like, I mean, but I'm fine. Like I don't care because it doesn't affect me, you know. So. Oh god, this is the same spot. I might just have to look up where the statue is because otherwise I'm going to be completely lost. You can buy Virtue XP. Well, you can get Virtue XP. I don't know if you can directly buy Virtue XP, but you can get Virtue XP from like all of the collector's edition packs and all of that. You get a crap ton of it. There's so much of it from all of the different editions of all those things. So, I mean, if you're someone that spends money on the game, then yeah. Oh yeah, and so Valars, yes, you know, you're right, yeah, Valars themselves have Virtue XP in it as well, yes. So when you boost, you get given all this Virtue XP you can use, then you can just give it to other characters, which I actually have, like, because I boosted a character before and then I never played him, and we can go into my shared storage here and you can see I've got like these Virtue Acceleration tomes. And they, yeah, look at this, 10,000 experience, like Virtue XP, you know, it's like, but it's fine. I don't mind. All of Lord of the Rings Online is like that though, so I will totally have issues with all these little things because it has every marketing money-making scheme in it. Like, I mean, and it's fine. It works fine. You know, it's a smaller MMO environment. I'm all for them doing that because it keeps the game alive for sure. But it doesn't mean it's not bad game design practice. Like, yeah. Let's look up. What's it called? 5 loose ends. Not sure. People will wait for Virtue XP weekends to use it. Oh, and then oh, really? The usable ones are affected by that as well. That's crazy. Oh, that's interesting. I like the people who have some fun, creative ways of doing it though as well. But it gives you what you can get, what you can buy, investing time to get. Other games allow you to buy things you can't grind that are overpowered to compared what is available. Yeah, but Unbreakable, what you're saying, pay to win, you're tying the line between what is winning for people then. And like, I mean, winning is just could be anything really, but I mean, pay to win kind of just means any system that can progress the game. Like, if you can do something with time, like you're saying, if you can invest time and then you could invest money to get that time's worth of things, that's pay to win. I mean, that's, to me, that's anything that is paying, I guess you call it like pay to progress or whatever like that, but to me, that's just pay to win. Like, I mean, winning is just a construct of win. Like, you know, it's a silly thing anyway, the word pay to win, because what does that really mean? It doesn't mean anything, because everyone's version of winning is completely different. And in an MMO, there is no winning as well. So when I think of pay to win, I just think of anything that is like, you know, that is boosting your progression, that's pushing your time. You know, but I get what you mean, like games that let you buy things that are overpowered to compare what's at standard, but that's very rare, man. Like, what games are like that? Like, I mean, personally, I've just never played games that are like that because, I mean, they kind of suck, right? As a game themselves. Like, yeah, I don't know, like, something that actually makes you better than everyone, that people that could spend time cannot get to. Like, I mean, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Definitely. That's, you know, that's nasty as. No one wants that. That's just pay to be... It's not pay to win, because that's not winning, because everyone can't win then. That's pay to be better than winning. So... World of Tanks is an easy example. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Not a game I've ever played or ever been around, so I don't know. What do you say, Radar? Hear me out. Hot take on monetizing games. Blood payments appear in history. World of Sea Battle. Yeah, well, World of Sea Battle is a good example of how, on the surface, you look at it and you go, oh, okay, there's pay to win in it. And there is an element of, like, you know, you can buy these ships that are better, and you can, it's like pay to fast track, which to me, when I say pay to win, I just kind of, it kind of all goes under that umbrella for me. Anything to fast track is like, you know, pay to win in some ways. Every game has it in some ways. But yeah, pay to be better than everyone else and not anyone else can get there. That's like a whole other thing. I feel like that's like that's yeah, that's pay to put yourself in a different, you know, it's like a different you know, pay gap wage, or you know, a different hierarchy or something. But yeah, World Sea Battle is a good example, because like all of the ships that you can earn through like progressing in the normal game, many of them are better than the paid ships, because every ship just has its own purpose, so it works well with that. Some paid ships though are like better at different things, so it's a bit of a sort of like it's kind of hard to really tell what's going on there. But yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. The sets as well. Yeah, let me have a look at these as well. Should I look at them, wear them all on? Ooh, wow, that is a nice set. Damn. Beautiful. Beautiful. That goes so well with this sword. It's like the Sun Warrior. some of the better designs they've implemented. Yeah, definitely. The helmet's very, very nice looking helmet. It doesn't have any weird, like, little bits of metal flopping off the side that look like they're just gonna break. Try it in black. Oh my god, does it die as well? Ooh, so it just dies this part, but that's cool. Ooh. Oh, it's just a little under, so chest. Oh yeah. Dude. Love it. That's nice as. Capsule, no, you're all good, Harold. I just felt your, you know, I just read that as super excited, you know. Most pay to win I've encountered is just pay to progress faster than others that don't pay or play normally. Exactly, son. Like, really, honestly, I know there would be games out there like that. I know, yeah, yeah, I guess World of Tanks and some. There are games out there I've heard of and seen before, but it's quite rare. There's not many like that. It's very easy to just avoid those games entirely and never touch them at all. There's thousands and millions of games out there in the world. Like, I mean, it happens to the best of us, Harold. Yeah, exactly. The cloth parts die. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. I like this. I like this. But yeah, I guess what I'll say, because I'll finish kind of what I feel like my thoughts on that with the pack. Like, because I'm all for like supporter packs and that sort of thing. But I do think the title, a simple title like Knight, this, or, you know, Lord, or like some single word things like that, in a game like this, are the perfect titles to have for long-term progressional things in the game, like some cool thing, you know, quest line thing or something you've got to do to progress down. Like, I mean, Knight is a very classic like PvP thing. Like, I was surprised to see that and then hear it was in a supporter pack, because honestly I thought it was going to be some like PvP title or something like that, you know. And I just feel like, I don't know, the simple titles like that have high potential to be like, you know, things you want to work towards, that sort of way. But I see why that's in a pack, because it's also the like, oh, I want that. That's really it, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's just like my sort of thoughts on that, and I feel like it's a bit strange, something like that, you know? Because it's like even what you were saying, as like they hold back on using those things like that. So it's a bit strange that the only time that they do is in a paid thing. Like, you know, it's like, why change your code and or change your, you know, what you're doing just because of that, because of the money, you know? It's a bit like, I don't know. What's the armor called? It's called the Blighted Pauldrons of the Skin or Blighted of the Skin Changer. So Blighted Greaves of the Skin Changer, Blighted Hauberk of the Skin Changer. So it's like a Bjorning set. I know he's a Bjorning set, true. It's the DPS Bjorning set. Telling you, blood sacrifice, yeah. Very strong set bonuses, yeah. Oh, I love set bonuses like that. Thrash deals extra damage to targets. Final strike consumes the core. So I love effects like that are like very, like actual completely changing things. It's very nice to see that, because you know it's taken them a bit of time to code that in. Like, you know, every time there's a new thing like that. Do the other sets look different? I've seen the Blighted Champion one, and it looks very similar. Okay. What's this? Umbarians. What's this one? Oh, this is the captain's one, is it? The first one was the captain's one. Right. Yeah, okay, they do look all pretty much the same. Endgame armor? I guess it's endgame armor, I think, right? Oh, that's yellow bear. Oh. Just with the cap, I think you sent... Sorry. No, it looks great. It looks really cool. So what you want to see. So you want to see. Yeah, I think, you know, it's always nice to see when paid things are like, you know, reskins and rechanges and stuff, because there's a lot of that already. You know, it's like, you know, say there was a supporter pack that had a reskin of this helmet that just is slightly different and more magical and more like, you know, something going on. It's like with a title that's like, you know, Knight Commander or something like that, or Knight this, or I don't know, but like single word things like that, or baseline skins, I feel like in a paid thing is always just such a like, god damn it, like at least I want some way to be able to just have a version of that, you know. It's like but yeah. How do I get through here? Alright, let's have a look on the map. Bottom right. Down there, okay. Just nearly going the right way. Like this one. Ooh. That one is nice. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. It's mainly just the chest armor that's a bit different, isn't it? It's like the glow, yeah. Oh, no, that's great. That's my favorite, definitely. They're just recolors, yeah. The black, yeah, I definitely prefer that. Black is an awesome color for armor, yeah. Oh yeah, I like the darker sort of black base color for the armor like that as well, because it feels like I can color the undergarments different, and it's nice. Like, because like with the other ones I felt like black looked nice as the, you know, cloth color, but with something like this, I mean, look how cool like red looks or something. Like, oh, let's make it all red. I mean, like, bro, like, look at that. Oh. See, that's nice. That's very nice. Now make it blue. What sort of blue? No. Let's go with it. Okay. There's so many different blues, actually. Evandin blue is the good one. Yeah. Evandin blue. Evandin blue. Oh. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. You know, I'm more of a red fan. But that's so nice. That just looks so good. I feel like any color will look good. Try purple. Yeah, but it needs to be like a bright... There we go, that purple. Yeah. Yeah, it's so good. All of them are so good. Any color, honestly, like any solid color is just... I feel like you could get like a red... blue, purple, and like yellow, and then bam, now we have our like PvP like team sets for 4v4, v4, v4 game modes. I feel like this just looks like the perfect sort of like team tournament, like, you know, colors. I love that. They perfected their metallic material texture. Yeah. It's not too shiny, glossy, but it's a bit... I wouldn't mind it a bit matter, like, but it's very nice and shiny for what that is. Yeah, actually, that's pretty sick. Like, personal preference, I would go with something a bit more of a matte color, but yeah, it's like... Wow. They've really nailed it. Good night, Unbreakable. Have a good one. Yeah, you have a good one too, man. Stay well. Thanks for popping by. I only added that recently and it was a bit weird at first. Wait, what did they only add recently? Sorry? Oh. Okay, now green. I actually wanted to see green, actually. That was what... because, I mean, look, like... I mean, green is my favorite color, if anyone's probably guessed that already, definitely, but... I'm normally like my go-to colors for things is like green set and then red set. That's normally my go-to. Because I really like a nice red set of something, you know. But like Rivendell green, ooh, it's like a dark, it's like a dark ranger outfit or something. That's pretty sick. But it's not as cool. It doesn't pop as much. The red really for me, it just, like, would crimson look good? I mean, crimson looks pretty good. Crimson is a little bit darker, but I feel like, yeah, I'd actually want it a little bit brighter, but... I guess to me, this looks like it fits because it just looks like a character in the world. Like, this looks like an NPC you'd run up to. Some Angmarian, like, you know, commander or something like that, you know, with his colors. Whereas the other things look a bit more unique and different, you know. I feel like, yeah. I'm kind of curious, like. Looks pretty good at the shoulder as well, Dreaming about max level Bev. Yeah, well, that's gears. That's gear I can get. Sweet. Hell yeah, I can get that. Nice. We may not be able to get Knight title, but we can get our gear set, guys. Oh, I mean how the earlier pieces also had the shine on the cloth sections. Oh, okay. So... yeah, I probably need to swap one of my character. Yeah, dude, one of your character... I feel like one of them, like, definitely would value from some of those pieces. Like, I'm always a fan of trying to make sets out of as many different pieces as possible, though. You know, I never really liked doing one set sort of outfits. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of death. He's right here. I was trying to find an example of what I mean, but I can't remember which piece it was. Yeah, I see what you mean, though. Was it like one of the, like... do you mean in the earlier ones, like, of these? Like, ones that you said? Or just the earlier sets? It was like that this area and stuff was shiny as well. See, like, you know... different sets, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, because that would be very weird if it was like... one of them was normal and the others weren't. True, and yeah. Yeah, I think I know the ones you're talking about, actually. I saw a lot of those sets, wasn't really that interested in a lot of them. Started experimenting with the Flexitive parts. Hell yeah. Yeah. You need a cup of coffee? Oh man, tell me about it. So I got enough caffeine here though, like. All right, we escaped this area finally. Just say goodnight to the fam. All good, mate. All good, man. Gonna find my way out. Coke, please sponsor us. Let's desperate. Oh yeah, Coke, please sponsor us. Please. Please. The email you send them asking for a sponsorship, yeah. Please, just with me going. Where's the way out? Oh, it's at the top. Alright, we made it out. They would have to do it, right? The desperation is palatable, yeah. Yeah, they have to. They don't have no choice. Yeah, I've been converted to Coke Zero. I'm now a Coke Zero enjoyer. I used to be a Pepsi Max man, but those days are gone. Those days are gone. Farinir LOTRO, thank you so much for the follow. The Farinir, stepbrother of Faramir. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Which one do you like more out of what I posted in the Discord? Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, we're gonna have to pull this up. Oh my god. I think I already know my answer, but let's save these and pull these up on stream quickly so I can. Farinir, hello, welcome into the chat as well. Okay. Where's our display? So, we've got this outfit, which is pretty cool. I must say, there's some things I do like about this. I feel like it kind of makes like it looks like you have no neck. You know, it's like just the way that kind of works together, but I like the legs. I'm not too sure about the helmet though. I almost feel like it could go good with something else. And then this was the other one you sent, which I love a lot. That is awesome. It's got some identity to it. The mace and the shield. The chest piece is a beautiful. Like, that is awesome. And those legs are just like, oh, that is just the perfect legs. And that the helmet sits perfectly with the rest of the piece, I feel like, with the sort of the shoulder guards. It's a very historical outfit, this one. Probably why I like it more. Like, it's got more like sort of realistic sort of look about it, you know, with the design of it. Crusader sort of vibe. Holy Crusader. Yeah, I definitely like that more than this one. I like the cut. You know, there's some elements about this that I feel like could be cool, but the shoulders, I don't really like the shoulders. I feel like that's a big part of it. The shoulders and the helmet. And there's not much identity to. Are these full sets as well as, or are these a mix? Because these are just full sets, right? Farinir with his first adventure and a win! Congrats, Farinir, my dude. There you go, man. Welcome to the level 2 club. You've instantly surpassed many people who have lost their first fights many times. You are at the beginning of a hardcore run. Maybe you can beat Az. Maybe. How many battles did you get in a row, Az? Fairly mixed. Oh, okay, right. Interesting. Oh, well, yeah, dude, I must say, this... Oh, I'm being interrupted, sorry. These blood warriors, man. These blood warriors. Really cool. Actually, I will say, man, it awesome that I thought it was a full set, right? That's what you want out of a set. What am I doing? I should just leave, or at least walk over here. That's what you want out of a custom set. You want someone to look at it and think it's a full set, right? And both of these pull that off completely well, I will say. I think that, like, yeah, this one, you've nailed the combination of different armors perfectly, I think, though. Like, you've really, like, the way that the helm and the shoulders and the chest and the legs and the cape and even the swords, they all fit together very nicely. But it's not, like, taste-wise, I definitely prefer the other one. This set is incredible, dude. If this is a few different things, like how mixed this set is, like that, it makes me want to weep with joy, honestly. Like, this is the coolest fucking set I've ever seen. I need all of these pieces. Like, that chest piece and the leg piece, which I guess the leg piece is different. It's like the skirt leg piece. And the shoulder piece and the helm piece. Like, oh man. Get your program up and do the math. Let's go back as well. Back in. I don't know what I do, but cool that I won. So, Farinir, the way it works is we have a inbuilt daily adventure that everyone can do. So, everyone in chat has like a daily use. Every stream that I do, it resets. You can do another adventure, and what it does is it like generates a little encounter between you and a creature in the zone that you go to. As you can see, as LOTRO in chat did !collection, you can see sort of his logs. You can see the different areas there, and there's like 10 different enemies that you can encounter by doing !adventure, and then it puts you up against them, and both of you roll a dice. It happens in the background. It's like, so you roll a d6 dice, and they roll a d6 dice, and they add that to their level, and then you add your dice to your level, and if your number is bigger than or equal to them, you win the battle. And that permanently saves. Like, if you come back next stream and you !adventure and you win, you'll be like level 3, right? That's sort of how it works. If you don't win, then you stay your level, and everyone gets like a daily use of it. So it's just all chance, but it remembers your levels, and everyone will be able to level up. And, you know, it's this little custom, like I made it all myself in a Twitch bot, essentially. So, yeah, that's kind of how it works. It's, you know, it's kind of like you might see in other streams, some people have commands like that, you know, where you can do it once a day. But I wanted to go like all out with it and make it fully generate this thing. So it's, you know, there's actually 5 different zones, but up until you're level 10. So before level 10, you'll only get the first zone, the grassy plains, which has like 10 different guys in it. Once you're above level 10, you'll start to get Fernwood Forest as well, which is like the next area. And so it's very long term. We've only had it active for probably like maybe about like 10 streams or something, I guess, as you've been here probably like every time or nearly. So it's been about 10 streams that we've had it active now, but yeah, that's kind of how it works. Tiger, hello as well. Welcome in. How you going? Good to see you. Yeah, post your other characters as well. I'll have a look. Wow, these are really cool. Let me have a look. I was trying to figure out how to... My god, he's got so many of them. Let me open up some of my... I'll pull up a couple of them. And then if any of you guys are interested, we do have a Discord. And Azrathor is just posting some pictures of his characters in game, which I'll show a couple of them. But if you want to see all of them, go head over to the Discord. More than welcome. Where are they? I just opened a couple of them because I got to do this manually. It's a bit annoying, so I was just don't want to forever. So what do we got? The cool, is that a Lawmaster one? That's a cool Lawmaster one. I like the use of the helmet. I do know that helmet. I've seen that before. Oh, and those shoulders as well. I know those shoulders as well. My Lawmaster, my Lawmaster has it's like a red sort of color styled outfit using those shoulders as well. It's really cool. Awesome. Ooh, like the Dwarf Runekeeper. Cool. I like that. That's awesome, right? That's just like, that itself, just like Lord of the Rings Online to me. I look at that and I'm like, that just is just... I feel like, because it looks like the character from the trailer, like the OG trailer, right? Yeah. It does, like, it looks like the ranger in that trailer, that one that's like with the dwarf who's like, "Rah!" and there's the orcs running and stuff. It straight up looks like a lot like, but I love that. It kind of, yeah, that's a really awesome outfit, man. I really like that. I love, like, I wonder, like, how many different set items are here? Because all of these items are very similar with their, like, you know, their lines and stuff. But some of these are very different. Like this green top and hood stand out very nicely. In the cloak, like, feels like it is one with the shoulders. Or is that a cloak? It's like is it like a cloak with a quiver? It's really cool, man. Really cool. Farinir, I am playing on Glamdring. Glamdring, the US server, right? Yeah. The head and cloak are a set. The chest and pants are, and then the gloves and boots are. Gloves and boots? Okay, yeah. Chest and pants? Cool, right. So yeah, no, so you've used two different sets, but even then they blend together so nicely. Shoulders are another set, okay. And the head and the cloak are a set. I see. And the quiver is like a ranger, like a hunter thing, is it? It's not like a back item? Because is the quiver like a back item itself, or is it like part of a cloak? A cloak that's like a cloak and a quiver. Quiver is part of the cloak. Oh, cool. That's cool. Very cool item, man. And then there was this one as well I saw, which I love. This I love, because this brings me back, man. This brings me back to some of the outfits I made back in the day. This helmet right here, and this shield, man, and these shoulders even, I think. Like, maybe not the massive shoulders I remember, but the helmet and the shield, oh, I just like, this is so nostalgic for me. I love that. I think I had... what character? It was my original hunter called Beveridge. I think I had wearing this helmet all the time. I had like a blue colored sort of setup for it, maybe, or maybe it was like a gold. I like did full gold. Yeah, that's very cool. Oh yeah, Farinir as well. Here you go, man. Let me just give you access. There you go. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Yeah, true. Oh, the back looks... That's a cool item. Like the cloak and the quiver. Very cool. Very cool. All right.